My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and I'm here with my sister.
Hello.
LillyRose. Yes, LillyRose is home. So we will be doing at least 2 collabs for you guys. And I'm just excited because we're going to start off today's reading with an automatic writing from the DM, an automatic letter from the DM to the DF. And if you like these letters, this is what my sister like specializes in. Okay, so you can tune into her channel. I'll put the link down below. Now, because we're home, you're gonna hear more background noises, guys, and we're in a different locale than before, so you're not gonna hear Rocky the Rooster, but you might hear the Waka guy. Right? All right, so LillyRose is gonna start us off, DM to DF.
Okay, guys, so this is the letter from the DM to the DF, and there'll be some names at the end as well. If they resonate with you, then that will be fine. DM to DF. Forget about all that we said to each other. I want to start off on a new slate. Help me to understand you more by showing me what you're passionate about and what you do for the collective. I just want to get into your mind, sink into your skin, to see how it feels from the inside out. I've never told you this, but sometimes I secretly want us to switch roles, to see how it feels to be the DF sometimes. I can't imagine what it's like for you to deal with me and all my karma and excuses.
It's hard.
For sure. I may need to accelerate my awakening so that you don't get too frustrated with me to the point where you just cut me off.
We love you, DM.
Many things that the Karmic told me about people like you was just a lie.
I could have told you that.
I've realized that now. I've gained such new perspectives on life and the afterlife because of you. I know how to communicate telepathically. I know what collaborative dreaming feels like. I've astral traveled to your bedroom to check in on you from time to time, without even knowing really what I was doing. All these manifestations confirm that you are truly the DF, and that you trigger me in so many ways that I feel I can never win this game called the twin flame journey. It feels like a roller coaster of emotions, between being stuck for long periods of time, then making leaps and bounds. I don't know where all of this is taking me, so I keep my mind open about what union may look like and where this relationship is going. The one thing I know for sure is I love you, and this connection is beyond my control. I just hope I'll make the right decisions for the greater good of everyone involved. Love always, Nick, Maria, Zach, Elizabeth, Dale, Linda, and Marcus.
Thank you for that, LillyRose. But LillyRose, let me ask you, what the hell is collaborative dreaming?
Oh, all right. So collaborative dreaming, some people do it without even knowing that they are doing it, and some people are aware of it. So you might have a dream about someone, and you think you are the only one dreaming this dream.
Oh.
Whereas the other person might be dreaming the same dream.
Oh.
And they have not told you.
Yes.
Yes. And then there are other cases where people say, hey, let's just meet up tonight. And they are dreaming together and they are aware of it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, that's happened to me before. My DM and I had the same dream about some kind of restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can have a spiritual meetup.
A spiritual meetup.
It's a spiritual
meetup. Sometimes consciously and unconsciously.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
Right.
So as you put away
computer.
Yeah. We're gonna pull some cards now, guys, and give you guys a reading. So what we will do, LillyRose, let's pull some cards from the symbol. Just to get the well, I thought it was a symbol of it.
Oh. I got the symbol of we had the phoenix at the bottom of the deck. Don't worry.
Okay. Alright, so you pull from the symbol, and it's what? Wisdom of the angels.
Yes, that's the wisdom of the angel. Yeah. So basically, with the Phoenix at the bottom of the deck, the DM is already telling us that they're super motivated and super determined to make a comeback. So we'll see.
And this is King of Air underneath this deck. So this is about communication, mastery of communication. But I don't know. Today, what I got, especially with this card, it's like this person is on a celestial platform. Okay, so it's not just mastering the air element on Earth, but that air space, that kind of void. It's giving me void vibes. It's giving me void. And that's a period just before the Phoenix awakening. Mm-hmm. So it seems like this is a progression, actually. Interesting. Exactly. All right, so what do you want me to do?
Okay, so I'll pull one more card from, you see the Phoenix comes back again. Okay, look at that. So big message from the DM there. So I'll pull one more card from the symbol and we'll let Made for Love do her thing. Okay.
I think we can do a thing together.
All right.
So pull one card for one of the pedestals and I'll pull a card.
All right. So we have this card, which is kind of like the Empress, but it's also a Queen card here. So they're saying you're stepping in your power, you're doing that self-love, and you're also giving that Empress energy. All right. So yeah, you're giving the Empress energy to the collective, you're giving the Empress energy to the DM right there. And Spirit is loving that. They're rewarding you for that. We have the apple in the hand as well. And we have that beautiful robe, which makes you look like a queen. We have the crown, so they're crowning you. And they are rewarding you. So a lot of abundance in your life, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of crown chakra downloads are coming your way.
But you know, when you were shuffling LillyRose, I set the intention that these cards would be how the DM feels about the DF. And I'm thinking back to your letter where DM wanted to experience life as DF. So I do believe that they might have been the DM talks about switching roles. I think the roles might have been switched already.
Yes.
And they are in this creative energy. And look, this person's like about to give birth. Although it could be also Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is also the most masculine queen and also sits with her legs apart like that. But it looks like they want to bite into the apple of knowledge here.
Yes.
And they do that as a DF because the DF is receptive, receiving from the universe, receiving from spirit. All right. And then we got this card. This looks like Three of Cups. What is it?
Yes.
This is Three of Cups?
Yeah.
All right. So we have news with celebrating joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation. It's a time to graduate, close communities, or chosen families. So I see a sign of celebration here. I see angels here supporting the DM who is in DF energy. Who is in DF energy here. So they're saying they're trying to get their wings. What do you get from that card?
Yes, definitely trying to get the wings and want to celebrate with you as well. They want to celebrate something special. So there is some sort of networking going on, some sort of collaboration going on between the two of you. And for those of you who want to get pregnant, well, guys, well, it might just happen, okay?
It might just happen. Okay. But I'm also seeing here that this card is card number 19. Even though it says 3 up here, it's card number 19, which is the Sun card. So they're trying to find their happiness, trying to find their passion as well. Interesting. Okay, LillyRose, pass me this Tarot of the New Vision.
There you go.
Okay.
So today we switched up some decks as well. So you probably noticed by now that we just put all the decks together.
We're just gonna choose these decks intuitively as we go along. Okay. So LillyRose, I'll pull some cards. Yes. You give your interpretation and I'll also give my interpretation.
Beautiful.
So they get two views. Because I know you are a more intuitive reader than I. We have 4 of Pentacles in reverse, which for me talks about letting go and surrender. What's it for you?
Well, what I get from this card is somebody needs to pay attention to their health, and they also need to pay attention to their coin, because it seems like they might be overspending a little bit and going into debt. So this is, if you want a message from the DM with this one, it is that they feel like they're a little bit out of alignment, they're a little bit out of place, and they're trying to just come together a little bit more, get into a healthy vibe. Maybe they're going for a jog this morning, thinking about you, thinking, oh my gosh, I gotta do something.
Makes sense. Okay, so we're looking at DM's thoughts regarding the DF. So we have the Queen of Wands comes back again here.
Yes.
That Queen of Wands. So we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Let me read because the messages are coming.
Let's go.
The Star card. And the Three of Swords in reverse. So what I get from this lineup is that there's a lot of admiration that I'm getting from the DM. This is how they see you, and we had there in the first card, right? This is how they see you as the Queen of Wands, a go-getter. You're not waiting for life to happen to you. You are happening to life. But they're also saying they also see you as the perfect balance between masculine and feminine energy, because even though you're there, you are master of the corporate world. You're also very nurturing. Look at here. Also very nurturing, right? So you are in command of the two aspects of self, the masculine and feminine energy, and they feel kind of intimidated by that. They feel like they have to play catch up. And they know that they will only play catch up through healing, especially through healing their heart and really dropping into their heart space, right? The Star card is also another card of balance. So they know that they have to get themselves into balance. They've been standing on the land for too long, just watching the water flowing by. They know they need to get inside that water, at least 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the ground, and get their balance in order to spark this new beginning that they do want to have with the DF. What are you getting, LillyRose?
Well, I'm getting exactly what you're saying. So this card also makes me think that they want to be, as they said, they want to take a piece of your role. So they want to step into your shoes because they see you as the star as well.
Yes.
So they want to say, hey, can I just put your shoes on for a little minute and see what it feels like? And that's going to give them cleansing as well. You see those cleansing waters, right? They just want to just dive deep. So they want some relief too. They want some relief from your energy and some healing.
So they might be taking a step back at this time, you think?
Yeah, but it's kind of like a step back and a step forward at the same time, because they're coming towards you, but they know that if they do step into your shoes, it might shake them up a bit. Just might shake up that aura.
It just might. So it's a stepping back to come forward.
Exactly.
Stepping back energetically to come forward in this reading. You feel like pull from there.
All right.
Heart space energy.
Oh, we still got that 4 of energy.
4 of Pentacles in reverse.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, they definitely want some healing as well.
Yeah.
And you know, they're trying to make something happen there for you.
Yes. And this is also a card of vulnerability.
Yes.
Because when it's upright, 4 of Pentacles, they're guarding their heart space with the material world, but this is a release. This is a surrender.
Exactly.
Carry on.
Let's see what comes out here. We have
Ace of Cups. Yes.
Nice Ace of Cups for you guys. So they're definitely thinking about you almost every day.
I think so too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're also thinking about filling their own cup as well. Right? Diving deep into the past.
Yep.
Drilling down to the core wounding. That's what I see there.
Yes.
Get 2 more so you can get the whole message. Page of Wands in reverse. They ain't talking right now.
Yeah. They're kind of in a meditative state, right?
Yes.
Trying to figure out what's going on. That's when we had that King of Swords as well.
Is that 9 of Cups in reverse?
7 of Cups, right?
It's 7 of Cups.
Yes.
Okay.
Decisions.
Yes. But to me, 7 of Cups is decision made. So what I get is this. For some of you, you may not be in communication with a DM, or it's very limited. Maybe they're coming across as flirtatious. But it doesn't mean that they're not serious about you. This is someone who has made up their mind. In the past, they may have had a lot of options floating around, may have been confused. Because 7 of Cups upright is the card of illusion. Guys, last night I dreamt.
We're going into the dreams.
I'm going
now.
to tell you LillyRose, but so you're here now. So last night I dreamt I was in a van. It was not my van.
Right.
It wasn't my van. It was a derelict kind of van, but it was huge. It was a huge van.
Right.
And it took up a lot of fuel, a lot of supply. Okay, so I drove this van to like a dance hall,
right.
But I'm not me. I don't know why but I'm not me. And I'm drinking. There's lots of food there. There's lots of interesting people
right
there as well. But in the midst of everything and in the midst of partying, I see a book in the corner, and the book is marked Illusion. ILL dash illusion. And when you open, I said, I need to read this book. And when I opened the book, there was nothing inside.
Yes. So what I'm getting from Spirit, get a trade back that book, Made for Love, because it seems like you're gonna be writing it. Okay? That's why there was nothing inside. Okay.
There was nothing inside. So all this that I was chasing was just an illusion. And then by the time I got out of the club, I realized that I left my vehicle on. The gas was done. I was totally depleted. And that was it. I was just chasing a dream, but it wasn't me. I wasn't me. So I feel like that might have been a dream about the DM Collective. Like you're chasing these illusions, these things that you think will make you happy, but at the end of the day, you're neglecting the vehicle.
Yes.
So maybe definitely in the body, maybe overwork or through partying, distraction, that kind of thing, or chasing an illusion, nothing that makes sense.
And neglecting the refill of the gas.
Neglecting the refill of the gas. So what I get here is someone who's recharging. Who's recharging, recalibrating.
Exactly. And if you notice, Made for Love, you already switched roles in that dream.
Yes.
You were in the DM's shoes.
I was in the DM's shoes. But that's a feeling that we've been feeling in the collective since like the beginning of the year. So there's definitely a switcheroo that's happening. Bigger there.
Let's see. Let's go in a little bit deeper.
Yes. What's the intention here?
All right. Give me the intention.
Give me the intention.
Give me the intention.
Things that DM and DF need to concentrate on right now.
All right.
This is who?
Self-acceptance. That seems like for the DM there.
Do you read reversals?
I've never used this deck before because this is Made for Love's deck. But yes, I do read reversals in this one because what the message that I'm getting right here is do the mirror work, do the self-acceptance, because you need to do some mantras in front of that mirror to bring up your self-confidence and self-esteem. So this, I said it was for the DM, but it's for some of you.
Both of us.
Yeah, it is for some of you DFs out there who need a little boost and also need to start doing some self-love.
Yes. And there's also candle work here as well. So you can light a candle for that intention. Or for some of you, what do you call it? Is it cryomancy?
Yes.
Yeah. Some of you can do some of that and get some messages as well.
Do some scrying, some scrying as well.
Some scrying. And we have a life journey here.
On a boat.
Yes. Is it a bee?
Let's see.
No, it's a woman with wings.
A woman with wings, like.
So you guys have gotten the wings. Remember, this card is about trying to get your wings.
Angel wings.
But to me, this is a new direction. What do you think?
Yeah, new direction. And if you see, well,
there are chains here.
Yeah, she is going to lead on this boat. So the boat is usually a relationship, and she's looking to the side, like, hey, why are you not here? Come on, let's go.
So DF is in the lead.
Yes.
She has to show the way.
Yes.
So, and the way right now, Spirit is saying, is self-acceptance. That's where this boat is pointing. So the more you accept yourself, is the more that they accept themselves, and the more that they accept this connection.
Right.
Set the intention.
All right. So you pull in this time, right?
Yes.
Choose. Which one?
Emotional intelligence.
All right. So let's see where your state of mind is. What are your emotions when it comes to this connection right now? Where you need to be.
What's the intention?
Where your mind is, where your emotions are, and where you need to be.
That's the collective or DF?
Let's go for the DF then.
Okay.
We'll just put this one.
And then I'll ask one about DF.
About DM, yes.
So how is DF feeling about the connection right now? Underneath the deck, aggressive. That's Queen of
Queen of Wands.
Some people might be pissed there.
A lot of people might be pissed at.
Okay, but the card here. Oh my goodness, my throat is gone. Yes, motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Motivated on that self-acceptance card.
Painful.
Yes.
Just pained.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have a lot of old memories coming up.
Yes.
People pleaser.
Yeah.
And also sad. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that now DF is interested in the connection. But I think right now, especially maybe with Saturn in retrograde, there are a lot of old memories coming up about not just this connection, but other past connections, karmic connections. And they're realizing, and you see that's why self-acceptance is coming out here. They're realizing that they kind of lost themselves in the people pleasing vibe. And they're kind of sad about that, that they didn't love themselves enough.
Yes.
In the past.
Mm-hmm. They've sold themselves short.
Sold themselves
way
short.
too much.
Sold themselves short.
Yes.
And where the spirit wants.
That's where the people pleaser come in.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And where the spirit wants the F to be. Because the F is the leader.
Yes.
So this is also true for the M as well.
Mm-hmm.
Powerless. And we are getting like vulnerable from that and also receptive from that. And we have yearning.
Right.
We have cheerful.
Mm-hmm.
This is where spirit wants us to be. And we have jealous. All right, so there's definitely some jealousy issues that spirit wants us to work on, and perhaps reclaiming our power from these experiences from the past, and maybe even from your counterpart right now.
Yes.
There's definitely that yearning energy in the collective, which is good, but it needs to be balanced by the self-acceptance here.
Mm-hmm.
And just enjoy life.
Yes. I feel that there's a call to enjoy life, follow that joy vibration, and kind of balance out that sacral chakra into some sort of creative project or painting or dancing or music.
Yes.
Because the jealousy is real and the powerless feeling is real.
It's real.
So
yes.
I feel that's the message there as well.
Okay. How does DM feel when he thinks about How does DM feel when he thinks about grounding this connection in the 3D?
Okay, let's see.
I already know. We have inner child.
There were some eye rolls over here.
There were some eye rolls.
We won't lie.
Oh my gosh. We have victim mode.
Peace out. Right.
I think that was a message. That was our other sister saying peace out later.
She's saying hi.
I think that's what the DM thinks. Peace out. Confrontational. So I'm getting a mixed bag here. And then manipulative.
Yes.
Yes. So what I'm getting is that there's a lot of inner child wounding that this relationship triggers. Particularly a mother wound.
Yeah.
I'm getting. It really takes them back to that place where they may have been an actual victim. But you know what? There comes a time where we have to give up that status because that status just ruins your life and disempowers you. Now, I do get that they want to confront these feelings. They may even want to confront the people that may have hurt them. They may even want to confront this connection, really step into their power. But the way they want to do it, the way they want to take back their power, is to be that dark magician, pulling the strings, being the puppet master, being strategic.
Yeah.
Instead of being vulnerable, which is what they're being called to do, to step into their heart space. What are you getting?
Well, I'm getting exactly that because some of these DMs, it will resonate with some of you. They do not know how to bring forward their feelings. So
Yes.
all they can do is what they know, which is manipulation,
Yeah.
which is confrontation, and which is that also that covert narcissism of the victim mode.
Yes.
So they see you like the mother who abandoned them for some of you.
Yes.
So, yeah, they're definitely going to have to think about this to see what am I going to do next,
Yes.
and how I'm going to reel this one in.
Definitely get that. Definitely get that. In fact, we can ask.
Yeah.
These inner child issues, what's it related to? We'll get 2 cards. The strong man.
Yes.
I don't think it's just a mother wound. And we also have the homemaker.
Yes.
Yes. So what I get from this, I think there's a lot of programming that DM is confronting. What it means to be masculine, possibly what it means to be a man, and when they may have been felt emasculated or disempowered when they were children. And I think it's definitely related to a mother wound, and then this mother wound possibly being brought up again, not just by you, DF, but also if your person has a karmic, this karmic also triggers these feelings of being disempowered.
Yes, I totally agree here. So a lot of masculine energy that was taken away,
Yes.
or was shoved down their throat, and
Yes.
it was not resonating with them at all.
No, no. You know, they're asking themselves, what does it mean to be masculine? What does it mean to be a man? And for them, maybe masculine and man meant, as you said, shoving down your feelings.
Yes.
Right? Shoving down your feelings, pretending to be strong, having all that bravado. But this never really resonated with them in the first place.
Exactly.
So it's about them reclaiming their own truths and their own ideals. Yeah. Where does DM need to be in terms of his feelings? We have shadow self. They have to do that shadow work.
Yes.
They have to do that shadow work. We have empowered. Yeah. We have envious. So they're also working on jealousy.
Yes.
And then pathetic, how they feel about themselves inside. So again, it goes back to that self-acceptance.
Yes.
As well. And that's why Spirit said that you are the leader, DF, because this is what DM also needs to confront within themselves, their feelings of not being good enough.
Exactly. Yes. So that shadow work is definitely needed here for them to be empowered.
Definitely.
And to let go of some of those bad habits that don't serve them anymore.
Yes, got that.
Okay.
Green pack.
Yes, let's go.
It's a good tarot.
Yes.
So we're asking now. What's going to be DM's next move towards the DF within a month of DF, or viewer rather, watching these readings, because there's some DMs that watch as well. Underneath the deck, we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. We have the Fool. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. What do you get with that?
Oh, well, as soon as I saw that one in reverse that you pulled out, the Eight of Cups, it was like they wanted to heal this relationship. And they want to come back in your life. And as the letter said, it's kind of like they want a new slate. They want to feel like the fool again in love, right? So they're coming back with some sort of declaration in their own way. And as we saw, it might come through as manipulation to you. But for them, it is love in their own sense. So they're rekindling that fire. They're trying to woo you again, trying to come in with maybe a little message here and there, or trying to spy on you to see how to come back in. But it definitely means that they are close, they are around, and they want to make some sort of move. But they might be planning it in advance.
Got it. I'm also getting a surrender here as well. Surrendering to the feeling, surrendering to this connection, because the Five of Wands is a twin flame card, and stopping all these mind games.
Yes.
Right? Because mind games don't work with your counterpart. They know exactly what you're doing. Okay, so I do see like people being real. People being real.
Authenticity, yes.
Yes. I read something last week and suddenly it popped into my mind, so I'm going to leave the collective with this. Creating safety with a woman first requires that a man learn to honor and listen to his own needs and core feelings. When a man disowns and disregards his needs to be loved, which is what they're asked to do in childhood, right? To be held, to be seen, and to be heard, he will generally expect his partner to do the same. The safety we create with others is directly dependent on our own capacity and willingness to hold the parts of ourselves that feel broken, fragmented, dark, and seemingly unlovable. And then the writer goes on to say, the range men often feel towards women that express their need for affection, love, gentleness, and compassion is not actually directed towards women, but towards a system and society that demanded that they give up those very desires and needs to be welcomed into the world as man. As men, we pride ourselves on being certain and knowledgeable. So when a moment arises to second guess ourselves, or chance, or choices, and the path we've chosen to walk, we immediately dismiss it and place blame on our women for being too soft, too needy, or expecting too much. But in truth, underneath all of these projections is the longing we possess for the vital parts of ourselves we neglected, disowned, and betrayed that are now so painfully visible to us as we hear a woman call for our love, empathy, and gentleness. This is why it's important to learn what it means to fully love a woman, because when we are open to love in such a way, we allow it to transform, mold, and refine us. So in our gentleness with her, we inspire and awaken gentleness within ourselves, regaining access and reclaiming the vital parts of our being we were taught to disown and betray. And I feel like, why did I pick up this card?
Let's see.
I picked it up on my phone. It's a Four of Wands.
Wow.
So what I get from this is, for union to occur, it really has to have a union with the two parts of ourselves, both our masculine energy and our feminine energy. Because everything that we said for the DM today also applies to the divine masculine aspect of yourself, DF. So you have to reclaim the parts of yourself that you may have discarded, that you may not have nurtured, that you may have neglected, chasing people and distractions, illusions, right? In order for this Four of Wands, this connection to actualize.
Exactly. So definitely coming in with some sort of union vibes here from the DM.
Yes.
But just trying to figure out how it's going to happen.
How it's going to happen. But it seems to me that it's going to happen through self-love and self-acceptance.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I get. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed our collab. We're going to be doing another one. It's going to be posted on LillyRose's channel later in the week. Till then, take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness. LillyRose, how do you turn this thing off?
Right there.